somewhere. Stay on your toes.
Man, what bad drivers in Ghost in the Shell, man. They're just running over the baddies, man. It's horrible. So we got the latest episode of Ghost in the Shell out. I'm a little late on the review. Let's get into it. So this episode, no worries, she survives. We basically have a kind of an ex machina or like Turing test kind of episode where we encounter an AI, a machine that gets sentience. It doesn't even like to call itself an AI. It's just like, I'm a sentient being, and it takes over this body. First, it hacks a machine for this corporation, and then creates this very, very sexy body here, and gets hit by a car, gets captured by Section 6, and then Section 9, team up with them. But they see that there's something awry. Like, Section 6, kind of like Section 1, are kind of assholes. They're like, what's going on here? It seems like all the other sections besides Section 9 are horrible people, except for Makoto's boyfriend from the previous episode. So they discover that she's actually, the AI controlling her body is actually, sentient. It's not controlled by a hacker. They were calling it the Puppet Master. No, it's a sentient AI, and it was created by them for some sort of espionage thing. Again, more corruption with the other sections, and they decide, they want to destroy this being because they don't want it to get out that they created something they can't control that's sentient. So they're trying to destroy it and say that like it's a hacker or whatever controlling the robot bodies and the machines and stuff like that. And they even kidnap her, and it's pretty brutal. They destroy the body. And man, they just almost shot the chief there, which is kind of fucked as well. So they stage like this whole escape, but they take the body and they dismantle it. But the Major is able to catch up and do like a neural link with the body and discover this, how sentient this being really is, and a lot of like metaphysical stuff in this episode, like very spiritual like stuff. Like I was kind of caught me off guard. Also, the vehicles in this, I kind of love the the cyberpunk kind of look. Doesn't this car that the Section 6 guy driving in, we'll go here for a second. Doesn't this look kind of looks like kind of almost looks like a bit of a Cybertruck, maybe like a better looking version. Maybe a little inspiration there that Tesla had, since this came out a long time ago. But so we got that, and she neural links with this machine. That's the best way to describe it. She connects to it, and it says that it basically achieved consciousness through, I think it was like the sea of information. And we see like an angel, and Bato's trying to connect to the Major because he doesn't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what's going on. It's like some crazy ayahuasca trip going on. You see an angel, the episode ends, and this kind of like, I think the only episode so far where it ended on a cliffhanger this big, and it was just so out of pocket because you didn't expect to have this like ayahuasca spiritual experience with the Major at the end with this being. So it was a very interesting episode, and you kind of see like some people have problems with the Ghost in the Shell manga. They prefer obviously the original anime. The original anime obviously had more content, but you can see why people like the manga as well, because there's just they really do a good job at touching on these themes. And not to say that the anime didn't as well, but man, I was not expecting this. This was really something, and very well animated as well. Like the way that the entity is explaining how to achieve consciousness, and you're seeing this information. You're seeing cells. You see the angel. The Major cries at the end. Having this transcendental like spiritual experience. You see the being, she literally sees the light at the end, and, you see the angel, and it ends there. Kind of crazy. So this episode's a little different than your standard episode or what I was expecting, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It has some pretty good action at the beginning, and then at the end you got this whole like spiritual experience with the Major, and I think it's going to have fundamental effects on the Major in the coming episodes. And it's going to be, lead to more of her character development, and we're going to explore probably, deeper themes with the material we have left, which, I don't think is much because, the manga wasn't that long, but I think we still got a decent amount of episodes left. So yeah, if you haven't seen this episode already, go give it a watch. And oh crap, we're on Batman. But yeah, wherever you guys are, have a fantastic day, and peace out.